So we've all owned some type of pet one time or another throughout our life, right? Some big, some small, some fluffy, some retarded. All around different likable and distasteful experiences. In my life, I've owned a number of different pets. So that's why today, for your entertainment, I'll be ranking them today from my least favorite to favorite pets I've owned. If you like this video, a like, comment, share, and if you're generous, a sub is very appreciated. Like always, I read all my comments, so a hi or feedback is always noticed. Thank you for being here, and let's just begin. For this video, the rankings from worst to best are going to be from F to S. You know, like F, D, C, B, A, and S.
But next time, I like to don't get your feelings hurt. Cause you know when I get high, I like to learn. You know when I get...
To start this ranking off, we have two pit bulls that my family had when I was around 3 to 4, named King and Queen. Considering I didn't have conscious thoughts yet, I have zero recollection of either King or Queen existing. All I know is that they died because they ate some type of fucked up plant or something. So for the simple fact of getting packed up by a plant and that I don't remember them existing, we'll rank them a solid C on the ranking scale.
Bro, you're about to get shit on.
Yeah, okay, buddy. Ready? 3, 2, 1.
Bro, I'm gonna go on high ground, man.
For a solid 3 years since King and Queen's death, my family didn't own any pets that I remember. So for the next pet I remember owning, an old English bulldog named Duke. Now Duke was a great dog. He was a little hefty, if you know what I mean, had himself a lean gut, but all in all, Duke was a great dog. Besides the fact that if you wore orange, he would try to maul you to death. He was aight. Speaking of that though, one time when I was like 7, I wore this orange coat to go outside in the backyard and play on our little playground swing set. As soon as I stepped a centimeter off the patio and onto the yard, I felt his gaze ripping a hole through my soul. I looked to my left and this 200-pound big hefty bulldog is hauling ass straight towards me. Keep in mind, I'm a 4'8", 7-year-old black kid. And you know what black kids do when they get ran down by a dog? We start booking it too. Man, I ran as fast as I could to try and reach that damn slide before he reached me. I just kept running and running until I was a foot away from the slide. Almost home free. In my head, I was thinking I was finna make it to safety. Splagat! I'm on the ground a good 2 feet away from the slide. This dog transformed into prime Ray Lewis and slammed his entire body weight into me to make sure I did not make it to that damn slide. He then started to bite the hell out of my damn orange coat. He didn't actually bite me, just the coat, but I was still traumatized from that day on. Duke couldn't come with us when we moved, so we had to sell him unfortunately. He's by far my favorite pet I've owned, so S tier, hands down.
You stupid, bro. Did you just clap? Yeah, bro, that's right. That was funny, bro. I didn't do it, yo. I didn't see you use your hands. You could have just used... Why didn't you use your hands?
Next, we have another dog that was actually with us a day or two after we got Duke. And my creative parents decided to be oh so very creative and named the dog Duchess. I know, very creative. Now Duchess was a Pomeranian, and unlike most of the animals on this list, I actually have a pic of her that I found on my mom's Facebook. So here's Duchess. Don't let that little smile and bow tie fool you. This dog was Satan reincarnated. Y'all think Chihuahuas are hellspawn? Nah. Have you interacted with one of these demons? This damn dog scared Duke, the same murder missile that gunned me down when I had a good 40 feet head start. He was terrified by the 1 by 1 foot fluffy dog. Now my mom adored Duchess, and to be honest, we have zero clue what actually happened to her. Unlike Duke, she just kinda disappeared. So she either got snatched up by some bobcat, which is unlikely cause fun fact, this little small Pomeranian fought off a bobcat once while we just watched. Well, while I watched. I was not getting close to that damn thing as an 8-year-old. What do I look like? Super nigga? But she could have just ran away cause she did that a lot. But another one of little Duchess's adventures was when me and my 2 older siblings were on a walk with her and Duke while we were on our bikes. We come to this huge gated off house that's parallel to this abandoned house that I'll have to make its own video on because I'm pretty sure it was used in a murder. But this big house, which I'll just call a mansion because that's basically what it was, this mansion owned 2 pit bulls, some big muscular ones too. And oh smart Duchess saw one of these pit bulls and thought it would be oh so smart to maneuver herself out of her leash, run into the fence and chase the pit bull. And while we're all screaming her name knowing damn well she finna die, Duchess is scaring the living hell out this damn 240-pound pit bull that was probably named Buttercup. Like she was on his tail chasing it and biting it and all that. A good 40 seconds of terrorizing this pit bull later, she decides to come back to us all smiling and huffing and puffing like she ain't just pull off an Olympic level upset. Duchess was her, not gonna lie. The Patriots should have signed her on some type of contract. Ain't no Airbud. Solid A tier even though she was mean as all hell to me. Moving forward, we have Saints, which we've owned 2 different times actually. Now Saints was this orange cat that I have zero clue or recollection on how we acquired him. But Saints wasn't the typical orange cat. Saints was more like Garfield. He was fat, lazy, and cocky. Now Saints is the only cat we owned that I actually liked, cause he wasn't a dick to me. But for the first time we owned him, my dad didn't really like him, so we had to give him away in like 2017. Fast forward like 4 years, we're in Petco and lo and behold, here's this fat, lazy, cocky, orange cat that whose name just so happened to be changed to Sushi for some reason. But the story on how he ended up in Petco was the same as why we gave Saints away. So we all knew it was Saints. So we got our cat back and he was still the same cat, kind of just living life until he didn't. We have zero clue what it was, but like 4 months later, he died of some type of cat coronavirus or just some old age. Rest in peace, Saints. Fire cat, S tier.
Hey, yo, looking for the sleepers. Break them, John. Hey, yo, yo. Hey, yo, looking for the sleepers. Break them, John. No. Yo, looking for the sleepers. Break them, John. Hey, yo, yo.
I think here's where I'll end things off. This is going to be a pain to edit, but y'all know I got y'all. I'll have to make another part because the rest of the pets on this list have just as crazy or crazier stories behind them. I appreciate all the subs and viewers here. I love you all, and as always, bye.
You can get the cat. Wait.
Hey.